Hello Gemini, welcome to Secret Garden Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome. Everyone is always welcome. Cross watchers, new viewers, established viewers, our little gardener community. October's going to be different. We actually are filming this in October, so this will be the November reading for the following month. However, there will be 3 additional videos. There are 2 full moons in October and a new moon on the 16th. The first full moon was on the 1st of October, and there was a special full moon reading for that one. Please check it out. I'll link it up on top here. And the second full moon will be on Halloween, which is going to be a little bit more fun. It'll be an adults only, a grown-up reading. I've got 2 grown-up decks of cards. So we're going to do that. That's going to be Halloween night. And on the 16th is a new moon reading. So please come back around for those. Get to them when you can. But for now, Gemini, this is your November general reading. And we will be using the Muka Tarot and then clarifying with maybe these little guys. If this is your first time here, you might not be familiar with the way that I shuffle. I shuffle in a way that's not really I just let the cards fall out. It's not really a shuffle, and I don't read reversals because with this particular deck, it's very difficult to misinterpret which way is up. So with the other decks that are a little bit less intricate on the back, I'll do a reversal. Like these guys, they'll be reversal readings. However, with the Muka Tarot, I'm just going to sort out the cards now before I shuffle them and they get too far into the deck. I'm also going to put timestamps. Not everybody appreciates all the shuffling and waiting for the cards to fall out, so I'll put a timestamp in the description, and with the description of a little tagline, a title of the read. Obviously it's going to be for Gemini November 2020, but a little tagline to see, what the outcome of the reading is. But I do that. I wait for the cards to pop out themselves. So again, if you like the timestamp, please leave a comment. I'll keep doing it. If it doesn't matter to you and you're just okay fast forwarding it, you can comment that as well. I love chatting with you guys. I love interacting with you. Like I said, it's a community and we can communicate back and forth. I don't take offense. In fact, I love the fact that you're even bothering to stop on by, and thank you for your... I didn't even see this guy come out. 2 of Swords. So we'll stop there. And those will be our primary cards, our primary read. And then we'll get a couple of clarifiers from the little deck. Little deck, just maybe, okay. You're getting to the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles. Hierophant card of Virgo. You might notice there's the Virgo symbol. Oh, I'm sorry. Hierophant, sort of. I apologize. Hierophant card of Taurus. I apologize for that. It's the symbol of Taurus right there. It can represent organized religion, administrations, foundational organizations. So it can also represent corporate America, or not even America, corporate establishments, business, something that's very organized and there's a lot of people. So that's the Hierophant, card of Taurus. and the 10 or the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about being self-sufficient, working very, very hard to get what you want. Now, there's no people in this little version of the card, but it is a very fruitful, very, very prosperous money tree in this version. So yeah, money is literally growing on trees in this card. In the traditional Rider-Waite, it is the woman who is walking through her field. She often has a falcon with her. She is the successful single lady. But in this version, it is just a very successful, very, very financially worthwhile set of information. So we have the the Page of Cups. Childish energy, not necessarily mature energy. We have the Two of Swords. This was actually the card that kind of flipped out onto itself. It's about protecting yourself, but in a way that you're closing yourself off. She's got a blindfold on. She doesn't see this lovely crescent moon. She doesn't see this lovely night sky. She is living in fear. She is protecting herself. Her arms are crossed over her heart. She's undecided about something, and all she really needs to do is put these swords down, unblock herself, and take that blindfold off, and she'll see all this nighttime beauty. And we have the Chariot. Another major arcana. This one is it's actually your neighbor. It's the sign of Capricorn. Maybe that meant something to somebody. Cancer. This is the card of Cancer. It is the polar opposites down here, pulling in different directions. Card of victory, card of movement, moving, going forward progress. It is about controlling your destiny. You'll notice that this Sphinx is actually moving. She's actually walking over the other Sphinx, who is kind of sat down on the ground. So these two Sphinxes are not on the same page. And the one who needs to lead them to the same page is the chariot driver. And that is you. And it doesn't look like they've gone too far. Well, they've crossed the river. Doesn't look like they've gone too far from the castle, too far from the community. See the star above. So it might be a wish. That's the star of Aquarius. To have forward progress. I do see a top here. So I see a top here on the shield. I've not really noticed that before. Perhaps you've been just spinning and spinning and spinning, and you feel like perhaps you've been less productive than you would like to be. You know, perhaps but that adage is spinning like a top. So maybe that is your way of putting an end to that, Gemini. You know, and this may be your break that you need. You just don't want to see anymore. You're kind of done, but look what you're missing. You're missing this new opportunity. Granted, this might be somebody younger, significantly, maybe less significantly younger, but he is offering you this great big emotional cup. This is the Ace of Cups he's offering. And it might lead to this, but you know, you have to take these blindfolds off. Again, I think one of the other signs, and I don't remember who it was right now. You know, that blindfolded, that was the tag of the message. Blindfolded is no way to go through life. It might have been Aquarius. Blindfolded is no way to go through life. You know, especially when you're you're missing all of this beauty. You know, you've got all of this, you know, being offered. And again, this might not be anything that you want right now, but it's still there. It's still being offered. But you have to get everything going into the right direction. You are the chariot driver. You might be being pulled in a couple of different directions, one for work, one for personal life. And again, you might be spinning like this little top here. It's a little hard to see, but there is a top on that, like a toy top on that crest right there. And there is the star up here, this wish upon a star. And there's stars on the canopy here. But you gotta get all of your mindsets onto the same page. But you're working really hard. Because this takes a bit of work to get everything going in the right direction. It takes a lot of work. Maybe this is a little bit more of your energy, but this is what I'm feeling, that you are really shutting yourself off, really just not seeing things that exactly how they should be seen. You're holding yourself off. You've got your heart crossed. These, like I've always said, swords are the cutters of the BS. They just cut right out of the BS, the negativity, the negative thought, the self-doubt. You know, these are very very sharp swords. And the further up the arcana that they go, the sharper they become. You know, you get to the knight and the queen, particularly the queen. Her swords are extremely sharp. But you know, they do look a little beaten. They look like they've been through a battle or two. There's a few dings. You know that they're going to be heavy because they're metal. So she's really not doing herself a service by just keeping them up together and then with the blindfold. She could very easily potentially cut herself. So that may be what I call that. You know, if you're holding the swords a little too close to yourself, you're going to cut yourself there, Gemini. All right. Hopefully that helped or shed some light on a situation. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment down. I will see you at the new moon. Please check out the previous full moon video, and I will see you on Halloween for our adults only evening read. Bye, Gemini.